Hi there, happy Chanukah. Just want to share with you one of the questions I've been getting a lot about Chanukah is what do I do about Shabbos? Or meaning which candle do I light first going into Shabbos, Chanukah or Shabbos candles? And what do I do with after Shabbos as far as Havdalah versus candle lighting, the Chanukah menorah? So just give you a quick overview of what it is you're supposed to do and why. So this starts with a brisa. The Gemara in Shabbos says that one lights Chanukah candles in general, mishetishke hachama. Vilna Gaon says that means sunset, when the sun sets. Rabbeinu Tam thought that the grammar there meant mishetishke achama is not mishkias achama. It's not from the sunset. It's when the sun is done setting, meaning at nightfall, tseise kochavim, when the stars are out. That's a more general machlokus about when to light during the week of Chanukah itself. But could I light before sunset? So the Ran is of the opinion that yes, if you need to, you could light before sunset. Bahag said no way, under no condition, can I light before sunset. The middle ground position is if you're at a shasatchak, if you're in a pressing situation, one can light before sunset. You could light from what's called plaga mincha, a little bit over an hour before mincha time, before sunset. So if that's the case, certainly by us, when it's Shabbos, Erev Shabbos is what we call a shasatchak, and you have no other option but to light, obviously, before sunset. So which comes first, the Shabbos candles or the Chanukah candles? So the Gemara says in Shabbos that when you only have enough money to buy one, Shabbos candles or Chanukah candles, one should go for the Shabbos candles. Why? Because the concept of shalom bayis, peace in the home, that takes precedence. But the Gemara in Shabbos wasn't speaking about where you have both, which one takes precedence. What do you do then? So the Ran, citing the Ramban, Nachmanides says, what you do is you do the Shabbos candles first. Why? Presumably the concept of tadir, that which is more frequent, takes precedence. Okay, Shabbos candles then before the Chanukah candles. The Bahag was very nervous about this. The Bahag says, you're going to light your Shabbos candles, it's already Shabbos. How are you going to go ahead and light the Chanukah candles afterwards? So the Bahag said, no, you light your Chanukah candles and then you do the Shabbos. Mishnah Brura paskins as follows, and this is the bottom line. In order to satisfy the opinion of the Bahag, we do the Chanukah candles first. Not that that's the halacha, but in order to satisfy that opinion, Chanukah candles first, then Shabbos. What does that mean, in order to satisfy the opinion? That means if accidentally you forgot what I said on this audio and you did the opposite, you'd still be okay. You're still fine because we have the other opinions who disagreed with the Bahag, specifically the Ran quoting the Ramban. Okay, so that's what you do with Erev Shabbos. In deference to the Bahag, we light Chanukah candles first and then Shabbos. What about going out of Shabbos, Havdalah, Motzei Shabbos? So there, the Beis Yosef quotes a machlokas. Two opinions Rav Yosef Cairo quotes. The Trumas Hadeshin says the Chanukah should actually come before the Havdalah. Why? You want to stall the farewell of Shabbos as long as possible. The Havdalah is the farewell of Shabbos. The Abu Draham disagreed, and the Taz, in explaining that Abu Draham, says, well, how have you bid farewell any later? You're already doing activity of lighting fire for the Chanukah candles. Shabbos is over at that point, so it makes no sense. Rather, you do the Havdalah first, and then you do the Chanukah candles. The Vilna Gaon said the words of the Taz, Chol divrei hataz dechuyim. The Taz is off here. The Taz is wrong. So you have this machlokus of titans. What do we do? So the Taz says, I don't want to make any waves over here. I'm not trying to shake anything up. We'll follow what the Shulchan Aruch recommends, and that's light the Chanukah candles first. But in Shul, do that. At home, once you're already home, do the Havdalah first, and then the Chanukah candles. So it's this sort of compromise opinion that in Shul you do Chanukah, then Havdalah, and then at home you do Havdalah, and then Chanukah. Rav Soloveitchik said it doesn't need to be viewed as a compromise. The difference makes sense. In Shul, when you light candles, the whole function is for it to be part of the davening. If you do Havdalah first, you'll have culminated everything. So therefore we do Chanukah candles in Shul first and then Havdalah. But at home, we follow the baseline and do Havdalah and then the Chanukah candles. I hope that helps. Just my opinion on the matter based on the sources I've seen and the way it's been presented to me. Thank you. Happy